Welcome back. Love and support continues to pour in today for former President Jimmy Carter. The Carter Center announced the 98-year-old will spend his final days with friends and family at home in hospice care. Atlanta Bureau Chief Archith Seshadri joins us now live from Plains this morning with the latest. Archith, good morning.
Good morning, Kim and Ben. We are here on Main Street in Plains, Georgia, about 3 hours west of Savannah, about 2 hours south of Atlanta. So this is normally a busy, bustling street with locals and folks enjoying their morning cup of coffee, going to the local stores. But this week, it's been with tourists filling in to get a glimpse of history, trying to understand a little bit more about former U.S. President Jimmy Carter.
From near and far, tourists like the McDonoughs trickled into Plains, Georgia after former U.S. President Jimmy Carter announced he would opt for hospice care at home.
My mind is stepping back into time. All those stores, I'm just amazed at that. I want to go through all of it, but we're so impressed with Jimmy Carter when he was president and everything he has done since. And we thought, we're so close, we have to stop by.
Plains, Georgia is a small town of about 600 people, about an hour and a half south of Atlanta. This is where former U.S. President Jimmy Carter spent most of his time, both as a child and after his time in the White House. When you think of a small town like Plains, well, it doesn't get smaller than this. Old antique stores, pharmacies, cafes, and many tourists taking in a moment which they call a piece of history.
This is fantastic. It is like a movie set. This is really, I can't believe I'm really here in his hometown.
Originally from Kenya, Abraham Korir remembers the humanitarian work Carter did back in his home country.
More so, it was about refugees, climate change, elections observance, and guiding leaders in Africa in terms of shaping them into the right direction.
As he grew older with the Habitat for Humanity, I became more impressed, and we've contributed to Habitat for Humanity because he's doing so much for all people.
A small town with big hearts praying for their hometown hero.
You go out, you serve the world, then you come back home and continue serving your own people, and that's the calling of life.
I never thought I'd ever be in Plains, Georgia, where actually he is from, and this is his hometown. I've never done anything like this before, and I'm so glad we're here.
We are in front of former President Jimmy Carter's campaign headquarters here just off of Main Street. Now, he was told by many locals that he loves peanut butter and peanut butter ice cream. And in fact, he established the Carter Center after he left the White House. Many members from the Carter Center in Atlanta will be here in Plains, and we'll be talking to them about their memories, their experiences with the former president who is still resting at his home here in Plains, Georgia. Reporting live in Plains, Archith Seshadri, WSAV News 3. On your side.
All right, Archith, thank you. The former president served one term between 1977 and 1981 and established the Carter Center in Atlanta after he left the White House.